I was born in Portland, Oregon, and my dad was a military man. And so we ended up moving a lot. So by the age of 40, I have moved 27 times. My dad, he was a bit of a dreamer, so he would see things in buildings and think, oh, I can turn this into a house. It was quite the adventure. Over the years, I've been able to live in a lot of different spaces. Some have been great, some have been not so great. Later in life, as I started to get into the building industry and just kind of see how things are put together, I just had this unusual desire to be around home building or be around things that are being built. And through all of that, I've discovered that home is super important to me. Where I live, where I plant roots. So I tend to really pay attention to spaces. If I'm visiting somewhere or I've lived somewhere and kind of how I experience that space, I will take inspiration from that. And so when we're designing a home for someone and I'm learning who they are and I'm trying to uncover what's really important to them and how they spend their time in those homes, I can kind of go back into the memory banks and think about some of those spaces and try to relate that to how we design for them. One of the interesting things about what we do is we've never built the same house twice. So when we meet someone new, it isn't what kind of floor plan is going to work? What floor plan do we have that's going to work for you? It's a lot more about learning who they are, how they live in the home, whether it's during the week, on the weekends, holidays, entertaining, how all of those things work collectively, and then designing a space that fits their life. As a luxury home builder, we are fortunate enough to work with folks who have spent a great deal of time planning their life to get to the point where they are going to build what they want. They know what they want, and it's our job to make sure that we cover that complete vision and bring it to life, and that nothing gets missed in that. When we're asked why we build, it's not about me, it's not about Chuck, it's not about our bank accounts. It's about that moment when we hand those keys to our client and they are seeing the full vision of what we all created together, and they are emotional in that moment. That's the payoff. Taking something from zero, nothing, just an idea, and creating a place for someone that is truly grateful, happy, and excited to create the next chapter of their life in, that's the moment. That's why we do what we do. Building homes is my affinity. That's why we are Affinity. It's part of my story. It's part of who I am. I'm John Colgate. Our company is Affinity Homes, and I love what I do.